Howdy and welcome to another episode of Breaking the Seal. If you like trying to capture the moment while you have it, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you like trying to decipher my voice, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Because I lost my voice and I figured this would be a good opportunity to try and stick it in a video because some people might get a kick out of it. Work has been riding me all week long. It's been a trip. A lot of fun. Anyways, none of that has anything to do with the product that I'm reviewing today because when does it really ever? I guess quite often, more I think about it. But it's about Easter time. And this is really exciting because I've got another set of Peeps. They're Dr. Pepper Peeps. It's probably not carbonated, so I'll be a little disappointed by that. But this is still a very exciting product for the Peep-verse, the people. Ha! I could put more personality in it if I had my voice. Anyways, I know I have a can of Dr. Pepper with me today. I didn't think about that, but I know it pretty well because I used to go to McDonald's or Checkers or some. Actually, we didn't have Checkers. We have Checkers now, but back then we didn't have Checkers in our area. And we would ask for root beer. And sometimes the place didn't have root beer. And they'd say, is Dr. Pepper okay? And I would say, yeah, it's close enough. Dr. Pepper isn't root beer. It's completely different from root beer. It's almost like, it's just such a bizarre and on its own flavor. It's hard to replicate. So we'll see if Peeps are able to properly do that in whatever this is. I mean, like, the wild berry last time was pretty good. I probably should be doing this with chickens, but quite frankly, you wouldn't be able to hear me over the chickens right now. They'd be way too noisy and way too interested and probably take the Peeps away, and that's going to mess up their diet. Let's get into this. I do like the color of the Peeps. It's not quite cinnamon color. It's definitely like, I guess, a Dr. Pepper color, honestly. It's this weird brown soda looking thing. And I think that's really cool. I really like the shades that they picked with that. Almost a glittery look to it. Let's see if I can hold that up and get a little glitter for you. Yeah, isn't that really cool? I don't know if they do that with all Peeps. It's been a really long time. It's been about a year since I had Peeps. No, I had some at Christmas with the family. Let's see how it tastes. Oh, wow. That's actually really impressive. They definitely captured a soda flavor in there. It's definitely sweeter than Dr. Pepper. I mean, what can you really expect? It's Peeps, you know? It's always going to be really sweet. But I'm going to say that this is actually quite spectacular. This is definitely a higher tier Peep for me. I could actually see myself taking one of these off the tray as opposed to most other flavors of Peeps that are very overdone or mediocre. This one definitely stands out. I think is actually quite spectacular. Yeah, I gotta say, as far as Peeps go, I gotta give this a pretty high rating. I think this is definitely the best flavor of Peep out there because it's so unique and actually interesting on your tongue, despite the fact that you're still probably going to need an insulin shot afterwards. And I think that's just about everything I got to say on this one. I think it's really cool. And I think the cool factor is just in addition to these Peeps, because the flavor factor is also something you should really take into consideration with this, because this is a really unique and neat, just overall, it's a good idea. I think they really hit the mark with this one. I will see you all, and just so you all know that I'm not faking this, I'm going to try and talk with my normal voice. And this is about as, like, I've tried to talk as normal as I normally can. I just sound like the gingerbread man, not the gumdrop buttons. You're a monster. And I mean, like, I'm trying really hard. My coworkers didn't believe me, so I had to really try my hardest to sound normal. And everybody knows me on the job site now. So I'll be curious what names come from that. It's going to be a great time. I will see you all on the next one.